if you look to established companies, how they react in those transformational times, when things are changing, most of the managers react in a way that they increase control and command. Because they're driven by having everything under control. If everything runs smoothly, then they say, okay, do your job. If something goes wrong, let me know. But the more they feel that change is going on, the more that they feel that margins are going down, markets are shrinking, and that's happening in all these industries. Is there any bank that is, was able to increase dramatically the profitability over the course of the last years? Maybe here, not in Germany. These big saving banks, our Sparkassen, so the saving banks for the normal people, have been perfectly, surfing through the financial crisis, are under deep pressure currently. Negative interests, no interest on the mortgage sector. How do they make money? And they, tighten control. You report every day, every morning. And it's the opposite of how SMEs act, how startups act. And it's a huge change for those people, I know that. To give people freedom in such a situation. Once you, as a traditional company, stand with your back on the wall, it's just physically clear that you cannot move in every direction. It's just this. Going back is not possible. As long as you stand on stage, in the middle of the stage, I can move wherever I want. There's no barrier, nothing. And that's the third advantage of small, medium-sized enterprises. You are much more flexible. You have a much bigger range in terms of moving to. Strategic changes can be done flexibly, quickly, and drastically. Much more than it can be done in traditional companies. So if we put everything together, so it probably ends up in comparing what I call the old economy and the new economy. Would have been maybe better to say traditional companies that face these transformational challenges nowadays and SMEs. Whereas I'm not saying that SMEs are not facing transformational challenges. No, I'm not. But I'm only saying they're much better positioned if they come under pressure. So whereas the traditional companies, when it comes to their strategic thinking, they think in products and services, making what we offered the last 15 years better, faster, cheaper. What we call the ER innovations, better, faster, cheaper. That's the only answer they have. Lower the price. New companies, flexible, transformational thinking companies, think in business models, more holistic. They change pricing system. They change their delivering system. In practice, they say, hey, why do I have to own the infrastructure the big logistics companies have? No, there's so many people out there that deliver for me the parcel. There are people that have a car. They work for Uber. And by the way, they also deliver a parcel. Why not? Why do I have to own that? Facebook is not creating any content. It's just providing the platform that allows us to create and place content. Airbnb does not own any hotel room. It provides a platform that allows us, that we possibly have room to rent, can rent this room. And that's an ability traditional companies lack. And I'm not criticizing that. Don't misunderstand me. They are limited in their thinking. What shall they do with billions of investments in hubs and trucks and employees and stuff like that? They are limited. They are with their back in front of the wall.